Hello! This is Mr. Axebane, and this is episode 6 of Sailwind. So, last time, actually, oh jeez. Last time, um, I thought that the market was closing in a few minutes and that I had very little time to shop, because that's what I'm used to. Usually when I show up at the market, or by the time I think about buying something I need, it's like almost too late. But actually, I forgot I had shown up at sunrise, so we have time. I have plenty of time. Although my character is extremely tired, like pretty exhausted. So, but I have enough time to shop, and I've been thinking I really probably should go ahead and get that grill because it was my first goal to get that, and I've got the other two pieces of that goal. And also, even though it means I won't have any I won't have enough money to buy trade goods and do my own trades. That's okay. I still need to do plenty more missions to get reputation, and I'll earn a little bit of money doing the missions. And this is kind of a large upfront cost. It may, seem big, 324 coins. But this especially, I could still eat the fish even if I didn't cook it, but this will give me much more nutrition out of it. And then in the long term, it'll save me a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And it does mean actually that I will have to buy some firewood, but if I wanted, I could just buy a few, individual sticks at first if I have to, if I can't afford like a box. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna plant this grill right on my ship after I get a better angle, and then maybe rotate. Now, where do I want to put it? In the past, I've put it here, or maybe it was over here. I can't recall, but it was one of those two. I usually love to keep the middle area clear for cargo, but I don't have to. I mean, some portion of it, although on that side it might not be good, because I don't usually walk on this other side. Maybe that could work. For now, I'm going to try that. Just pop it down. Actually, I should probably bring it a little bit further forward so it sits flatter. Yeah, I usually don't walk on this side much. I have a habit, which is good probably, to walk on this, or at least it's good when the wind is blowing this the sail from the right to the left or whatever. Anyway, let's see if I can get some firewood, other than, like, if I can get a whole box, because otherwise I'll get a few. Oh, and I probably shouldn't sprint all the time. I'm always getting impatient when I'm at port. Like, it's like I always want to get back to sailing. So, like, on land, I'm just, like, trying to sprint everywhere, but I really gotta break that habit. Okay, box of firewood, 13, that's not bad. 13 coins, I've got 37. Heck yeah. I got a box of firewood. Do this right. So I have a box of fish hooks. I got a box of firewood. I've got one fishing rod. Maybe I should buy two, so I have a backup. They never break, but sometimes you can lose them. Or at least if you're me, that's true. I don't know where I want to keep the firewood box. Maybe on top of the fish hooks, perhaps. That's as good good a spot as any. I think I mentioned on another episode that that when I used to play this game, I would put the grill on top of the box of firewood, but it always felt so crazy. And also sometimes it would jostle a bit, or like over time the grill would like slowly get be like hanging over the edge of the box. And it always looked bad. It was always terrible. Not always, but like half the time it was terrible. So I'm gonna try this and do it properly. Now, that's all. That's the goal. That's the first goal. Succeeded. I wanted to get a fishing rod, get some fishing hooks, and get the grill. So I can't really afford trade. I don't think anyway. 24 lions. Yeah, that's not really enough unless it's like a really cheap trade good. Maybe. Oh man, nothing is that cheap. Yeah, I mean, almost, but no, not. I doubt anything. So I'll do some missions. That's fine. Now, actually, maybe I'll go somewhere new this time. So I'm in Gold Rock City. I haven't gone back to Neverton. Actually, right? Because I went to Alnalim. I've been to Alchemist Island. I've been up to Oasis. Stopped briefly in Academy. So yeah, I haven't been to Albacore Town or Neverton. Tobacco's nice and lightweight. That's one of the options for Neverton. One package of mail. It's always good to take that if you're going to a place. That's also available for Neverton. Seafood doesn't pay much. 3 crates doesn't pay much at all, but hey, I'll get the rep for it, so I might do that as well. Yeah, because I would also, well, I was gonna say I'd like to see what they sell there, but I kind of remember I think their fishing rods were a little cheaper. Although I've got one now. So I may not need to actually buy anything there, but I need somewhere to make a delivery. Because it's either that or I could do Alchemist Island again. Maybe I want to maximize my pay. Because if I do Neverden, I'll make 81 plus 21 plus 15. What is that? Around 120? Maybe not even quite 120. But if I go to Alchemist Island again, even though I've gone there before, so it's not as exciting, it'll be 111 plus 64. Damn, that's around 180 already, if you count the change. Oh, and rabbit furs for 31. I don't even remember seeing that trade good before. That's cool. It might not be new. I just may have never seen it, literally. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'd rather make more money. Oh, this is potentially not as good for the winds. Oh, and let's be smart about it. Do some smart sailing. I'm going to check the wind direction over here. Alright, it's pointing pretty much straight that way, huh? So, it's blowing basically toward the northeast. Look at that. It's the average winds, which are fairly common in this area, to say that, you know, they're fairly predictable here. So, it's northeast. So it's the usual thing. That's not quite as bad as last time we went to Alchemist Island, where I think it was more north, and we were trying to go more, go south. Clearly. So actually sounds good. Let's do it. I'll take both of these plus rabbit furs. I don't even care how many crates it is. I'm gonna get reckless if they'll let me. Oh. I just said I would do it. That I would get. That's 5 more crates. Hang on. Let's see what else we could take to Alchemist Island. These are all a lot of crates. Rice with 600 pounds. Rice is too heavy, probably. Forest mushrooms. Here's 3 crates. I don't make that much. Maybe it's not as reckless. Let me take a peek at what I got out there, and then maybe I'll choose to be. Oh, I think I might be able to handle that though. Being reckless. Let's do that. It's actually not that many. Like the crates are not huge. Oh, there's goods I can do as well. I don't have to do the 5 pounds or 5 crates. Yeah, I can do 3 crates of oh, that's heavier, but a lot heavier. That's fine. That'll probably be fine. All right. So this might be the heaviest part. So I'll do the goods first. Oh, and I got yeah. I don't. Let's see. With the grill there, I can't just do it like I usually do. Maybe I'll do it like this. Kind of works. I don't know though. Maybe I can go ahead and put the grill. Oops. The grill a little bit closer first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that that's even any better. Having the grill in the cargo area, I just don't know. That's why I never really did it before. Maybe I'll just go ahead and kind of deal with the fact that I'm not going to have a lot of room. I don't have the old table over there taking up space, so maybe it won't be too bad. This is where I had it, I think, in the past, yeah. Anyway. So, I'm going to get this stuff loaded. Okay, it looks like everything is loaded up, and we've got these goods crates, which are fairly, quite heavy. The heaviest part. The heaviest cargo. I think these rabbit furs are probably kind of heavy too, but there's only 3 of those, and they're not huge packages. They're like the mail packages that we've delivered many times. And then a bunch of crates of tobacco, and that stuff's not that heavy, so I'll put it up here at the front. So I think that should be pretty well balanced and everything. I don't know what my weight is, but I have to imagine it's maybe a little higher than... It's probably not over the limit this time, maybe. Maybe if I had to guess... 800 to 900 maybe. But I believe that's fine. I should make some decent money, but especially get a lot of reputation. This is all missions because I couldn't afford anything for trade goods. But it's because I got all this other cool stuff. Now I'm kind of low on water, but I can't buy a barrel right at the moment. But I'll easily be able to afford all the water I'd like when I get to Alchemist's Island. Also, I'm kind of thinking with all these goods and all these rabbit furs and tobacco, whoever the alchemist is who lives at Alchemist's Island, I mean, gosh, I have to imagine he or she has come up with some sort of amazing recipe for an energy drink that is just like top tier. It's the best in the Ankh region or something, because they seem to be enjoying life and reclining on their 1,000 rabbit furs, and goods is probably nice. That's probably nice stuff. That's like, or it could just be it's generic, it's just goods, but I bet it's some quality stuff. And then all these different colors of tobacco: blue tobacco, green tobacco. Relaxing, smoking a pipe on reclining on 1,000 rabbit furs or something. I don't know what they're. I'm saying it must be some good energy drinks or some good snake oil. I think that's what they had there too, right? I don't know what that. I wonder if that actually does anything. Yeah, now I'm thinking back to that. Oh, what am I doing? I'm probably going. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, awful. I think I'm going right back against the dock. Oh, I think there's something I hadn't tried yet. You can actually push off from the. I can't do it right now though, because it's behind my ship. Without even getting on the dock, you can push your ship by pushing the dock itself. But I'm all screwed up, so that won't even work. All right, let me get this thing away from the dock, because I didn't even think to check the wind or drop the sail. I don't even know what the heck I was doing. Awful. I actually have a working lantern again, so that would be nice. So I'm going to bring down the sail, and I think I need to turn right really quick, maybe, and I can get this thing going. Oh god, and I hope I'm not overweight. It's wanting to tip a little bit when I stand on the left side. Here we go. Okay, I think the winds were more favorable than last time I went to Alchemist Island, right? So hopefully that holds. Right now, the wind is coming from kind of over that direction. This should be, the sheet wind should be all the way in already. I think it is, yeah, and so I can leave that. I pretty much just need to go straight south. And now, I didn't buy any food at all. I've got some water. I've got a decent little bit left. Not a whole lot, but I've got that. And so therefore I can start, I'll have to start fishing for my dinner now. Oh, dang it. I forgot the firewood. Oh, what a doof. No, wait. That's not true. I was going to buy individual ones. No, I got a whole crate. Yes! Never mind. I thought I had forgot one critical element. I just figured it. I thought for sure I'd screwed up. Let me also place this additional lantern hook. And I probably can't put it right on the mast. Oh, okay, I could. That might be nice. I've never actually done that. I've always just had one. I'm living a life of luxury here with two. The ship really wants to tip a lot when I stand on the other side, but that's the way the wind is pushing the sail too, so it's more likely to tip to the port side right now than... oh, and that one's dead. That's right. Okay, it's just for show. That one's just for show. For now. And I could put this away for now. Just to kind of tidy up. Actually... Oh, and I forgot. I bought a second canteen. I guess... I really, honestly... I'm going to reorganize. I got another canteen because... oh, jeez. Because... Oh. I bought it while thinking... Just in case I throw the other one overboard. By accident. So... Anyway, I'm going to drop the broom there. Here we go. So I can actually... Well, I could go fishing. I could do all these wonderful things. I could do fun new stuff. But... As usual, my character is exhausted. So... Forgot about that, too. Sorry, let me try again. I was actually thinking that I probably should sleep up a bunch before I take missions and stuff, but I got plenty of time to get there, really. Oh, jeez. That's fine. And I can't go directly south. Or can I? I can go probably pretty close to it. Yeah. Have to do that for now. As close as I can do it without losing all my speed. Whoa. Well, sometimes there's walls of water that seem to be at the seam, at the edges of areas. Like, I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a little ways out from Gold Rock. It doesn't have to be that far. And then I'm gonna bring up the sail and maybe drop the anchor, and yeah, probably. And then get some sleep. And then I can properly set off and start fishing and all that. Okay, I can't really even see the lights of Gold Rock City out there. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm gonna go ahead and raise up the sail. And this would be kind of nice. I won't have to sail through the night this time. And I guess I'm just gonna raise it most of the way, and then I'm actually not gonna drop the anchor, and then I'm gonna sleep. I may not sleep. Hopefully, I don't sleep for a huge amount of time. And even if I do, I'll be going very slow, so I shouldn't get off course much, if any. Okay, I did not sleep well at all. Actually, I woke up like 3 or 4 times and never got that much of a like, it didn't refill my energy bar that much. I think what it is I was getting hungry. I went to bed kind of hungry. Not that hungry, but then I woke up because I was a little more hungry, and then like I kept waking up because I was getting super hungry. So anyway, so as you can see, Gold Rock's a little bit further away, but not a whole lot, which is nice. And I didn't really lose much. Let's see if my heading was good the whole time. I doubt it, but oh, it was pretty good. That's not exactly what I had it at. I had it a little bit off of south, but otherwise almost exactly south. But that's pretty good, though, I'd say. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna drop down the sail all the way. Basically, I traveled really slowly in the night in the correct direction, so not bad. Let's see where the wind's coming from, if I can see in the dark here in the dimly lit night. So it is still nighttime, but probably can't be that much of the night left. All right, so I'm gonna get it pointed pretty much south. I might actually let this out a tad, and then this will be fun. I'm going to do some fishing, hopefully much more successfully than last time. All right, pull it out. I'm gonna be careful never to press left mouse button or T. I think that throws your item. Oh, and I'm also controlling the wheel at the same time. Oops, is that normal? Let me put this back in my inventory. Wait, is that what happened last time? Anyway, I don't know what. Anyway. Yeah, my heading got messed up. Oh, I was messing with the wheel while I was trying to do the... Oh, God. Oh, hey, I can see Alchemist Island already, though. Sweet. This needs to come back in, I think, if I'm most of the way, if not all the way. Alright, so just needs, just some kind of a decent heading. Well, I can see Alchemist Island now, too. I don't even have to really use the compass now. And maybe I should just pull that in, especially if I'm going to be turning to the right, which is even closer to the where the wind's coming from. And I guess, luckily, I don't think I need that right now, which is excellent, because I only have one working lantern right now, and I don't have any fuel for those yet. Only so many things that I could afford. It's not easy making money out here. I wish I had a better place for this broom that I never use. I guess I could get it back in my inventory if I soon, although I got junk in there now. Anyway, alright. I do still need the lantern a bit, I guess. Dang it, because can't really see the grill and everything. Can't really properly do this. So here we go. And am I tired already again? Oh, that's right. I wasn't able to really get that much sleep because I was so hungry. Alright, well, hopefully we can solve that soon. So if I just hold down the right mouse button. And hopefully... And last time I was fishing slightly different than I normally do it. Oh, I already got something on the line? Yeah. Here we go. Last time I was casting off like the port side, which is fine. It normally works fine. I've done it, but I usually fish like this off the rear of the ship. It's just nice to do that because the line already is behind the ship, so it won't be slowly drifting to the rear of the ship, which is not a problem. It's just not. It's just, I don't know. It's not as easy. Oh, I need to be reeling it in, but not too fast. That's right. I already got a bite. I can kind of see it, I think. Yeah. Oh. I want to be careful too. Yeah, when you raise it up, it's kind of. I think that's putting more tension on it. Like if you push your view. Here we go. And when the fish is out of the water, I think you can reel it as fast as you want during those times because there's no, it's not being caught in the water, so there's no resistance. If there's too much resistance or too much tension, it'll break the line and you'll lose the fish, and you may also probably lose the hook as well. There we go. Yeah. All right. The first catch. Excellent. All right. I think if I press R? No. How do I drop the fish? I don't remember now. Right click? No. Oh, I need to reel it all the way in. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, once you reel it all the way, you can collect it with R. And if you do that right over top of the grill, it'll drop it on there. Now, I could start cooking it, but that's not that efficient. I've still got several minutes before I'm going to reach my destination, so I'm going to catch at least one more fish. You can put 4 of them on the grill, then I'm going to light that grill up so I can get well fed, because apparently I'm not going to get good sleep until I got some food. And I do wonder how much I spent on individual food previously, because I bought a crate of dates, and that turned out to be not that great for like getting a lot of nutrition, so it wasn't a good ration. But I had those, and that was not cheap. That was like 70 some coins. And it had, of course, the crate of goat cheese that they start you with in the game. But other than that, I was buying individual stuff, which I have to imagine is not super efficient. I don't think I have a bite yet. Sometimes it takes a little. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm a dummy, I think. Hang on. This is alright. I forgot about this. It is critical. Wait. Oh, I do have a bite. Do I? Yeah. Oh, gosh. I didn't even realize. Okay. I didn't see the tension at first when it caught it. I was probably talking and not paying close enough attention. And here we go. I got one. I was going to say maybe I didn't have a hook on there, because you really got to check before you launch it every time. Alright, so I got to reel it all the way in, and then it'll prompt, there it is, to either right click or press R to collect. Excellent. I got 2 fish on there. Well, I'm feeling good. I still have a little bit of time, right? Oh, and let me check. I do see a hook on there. Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll go ahead and get maybe 2 more if I can get them quick enough. 4 would be ideal, because I think 1 piece of firewood might cook all 4 fish, possibly. I think so. Here we go, doing some fishing. There we go. There's 3 of them. I'd love to get 4 of them because it's the most efficient, right? But actually, I'm starving right now. And also, it is something to think about. I'm not going to be trying to preserve this food, which most of it I'm going to eat right away, at least 1 or 2 of them. So that's not really an issue to worry about. But so, doing 4 of them and then, doing more of those, that might not be a good idea unless you're going to eat, you're going to eat it within a couple days. Unless you're going to try to salt it and preserve it that way, or salt it and then dry it, or slice it so it dries faster and then do one of those, or smoke it to make smoked meats. Oh, and I didn't realize, but apparently if you do it properly and you can fully smoke some meats, I think they'll stop decay completely. Like then it would be sort of like a sealed crate. Like it shouldn't actually ever rot. Then I think if it's properly smoked, that'd be pretty awesome. Anyway, I don't have to worry about that necessarily. I'm not doing any long distance travel. No, ocean voyage in the near term. Although in the mid term it might be, because I said it would be either my 2nd or 3rd goal. I guess I need to determine what the next 2 goals are. I can't recall if I actually did, but anyway, so if I'm not crossing the open ocean, I don't have to worry as much about like eating different food variety, or maybe worry about like preserving my food that much. But anyway, so I'm starving and I'm gonna be waiting for these fish to grill. It's awesome. The first ones. Oh, I don't want to sit right in front of the stove. That's hot. Well, it won't actually hurt you. I think you can do that. That'd be funny. Let's do that. Quite toasty. In fact, I would say unhealthily, it's beyond. It is a bit too toasty. Anyway, we're gonna wait for that to cook. Oh, and it's not that difficult, but of course you don't want to let it cook for too long and burn the food. I'm gonna be there soon. That's funny. I wonder if it'll be ready before I get there. Gosh, I'll have to pull the sail up soon. I can see the dock over there. That's excellent, though. I got here what feels like pretty fast. I don't know. All right, so I can catch and grill my own food now. It's a whole new era. It's the grilled fish era now. Oh, it might be getting close. So I think when it's ready, no matter what color the fish originally was, it should be a little darker and much redder or browner. Redder is what I recall. Kind of a reddish hue. So I think we can watch for that while I bring it in. I'm going to go ahead and slow down a bit because I'm doing 2 things at once here. Grilling fish. Well, I'm doing 3 things. I'm grilling fish, I'm trying to steer it into the dock, and I'm starving. But yeah, I think they'll get darker and kind of a red color to it. So let's see what I got to. Raw blue shimmertail. I got 2 of those. They're pretty big. And and a raw tuna. So big old tuna steaks and a couple of steaks you could probably make out of that. I don't know. But 1 fish, 1 big old tuna, and even bigger shimmertails. Oh gosh. How about I slow it on down, maybe maximally? How about that? Oh, is the lantern going? Or am I wasting lantern? No. Okay, good. Oh, and I wonder what's the best way to get out of this port, which would be kind of nice to set myself up for. It's actually not the direction I'm going. It would be the other way. Do I have the luxury? I don't care. I'm sure I can get out of here some other way. I could shove the boat, and get going if I have to. Oh, I may have lost all the momentum. Speaking of which, I think I might have to get out and do a little shove. Maybe the best way would be from the back. Spam that F key to push. Push, 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 push. And it's because I don't have that far to go, so why not? That is actually the easiest if you don't have that far to go. Even if I was going backwards, it would enough F spamming would counter that, and then it would you'd be going. Unless you're, you know, you've beached it, and you really, it might not be enough. You're gonna have to do a bit more of the shoving. Looks like the fish are not burnt, at least. I just kind of glanced at them as I was going by. So that's good. I don't even think they're finished yet. They'll probably be getting there soon. It takes a bit. Like, it does actually take a bit of time, from what I recall, to grill your fish, which kind of feels more immersive than most games. Most games, it's so fast, you got to keep your eyes on it. Like, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, burnt it. Oh, no, no. You know, not that bad, but that's what it feels like sometimes with games, unless you're really just paying right attention, you know, paying all your attention to just that one thing. I'm starving. Oh my gosh, I'm starving. I'm super thirsty. I am super, super tired. I've almost ran out all the bars. All the survival needs and such. Alright, at least I had extra. I don't even have to get in the boat to get the rest of the water I need. I am glad I got 2 of those. Even though it does take up 2 inventory slots, which doesn't make any sense. Really. Alright, well, I don't really need to steer it now. I don't know that I can much either. I need the other rope. Whoop-a-doo. Oh, almost made it. There we go. Had to kind of climb up there. Or jump up there. Oh, I don't want to burn my fish either. What's it look like? How's the fish looking? Yeah, they're not ready yet, I don't think. Yeah, they're still doing their thing. In fact, it says fresh, raw, blue shimmertail, and fresh raw tuna, so it's raw for sure. It's getting there, though. I'm sure it's going to be... It might be pretty close to getting done. And then you have maybe... I don't know how many minutes after that until it could burn. And it might still give you a bit if you eat it when it's burnt. I don't remember. Like, I don't remember if it's 0 and you might as well just throw it overboard. Or... if you get a little bit. Alright, so... Not much longer. Not much longer at all, I think. And I'll be... Oh, one stick was not enough. Firewood. Okay, that's fine. And the way you put the firewood in there, it's kind of awkward sometimes, but you get it out of the crate first, and to open the crates now, you can, I guess it's R, or I've been using right click. And you can, if you're right up on the top of the crate, it won't work. You have to step back a little bit, and then if you can left click on the piece of wood. And then once you've got the wood, and then you can right click to close the crate. Once you've got the wood, you just need to put it somewhere in the middle of it, and then let go, like, or left click. Yeah, it has to be there. It's in there now. It says 2 by 3 or 2 out of 3. So it basically has to be with somewhere within the stove, and then you can left click, and it'll add it to the stove, the grill, whatever. Oh, the tuna's ready. See, here we go. I see. Or I had it right. Yeah, it got darker, and it's much redder. Fresh. Raw tuna. Oh, now it says cooked. It took a second to... Oh, oh, I see, that's right. When it's about to be cooked, you'll see that it's getting redder and it's getting darker. Now it says... It actually tells you... Oh, I don't think it used to actually say... Yeah, it didn't used to actually say cooked. I think that's a new thing to make it more clear. Excellent. So it's ready. Now, I could store it, but I need to eat right now. And I can't store it for that long anyway. It'll probably only keep for a couple days after it's grilled, I'm guessing. Maybe even on... Well, probably less than maybe 1 day. Alright, so these take a little longer, I guess because they're bigger, right? Yeah, it probably is. It's probably exactly that. Alright, so we've got 2 different shimmer tails. And of course, I can deliver this stuff. It's not due to... Well, it's due today. The rest of these are 2 days. I didn't realize that they had different due dates if you're going to the same place. Yeah, that makes sense though. It depends on the order or the demand or the... Yeah, whenever that particular requirement was put in or whatever. It's almost ready. Here it goes. Yeah, so it was starting to turn. Now it's ready. So yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and eat another fish. And yeah, I guess I'll eat the other one. It looks like I'm going to need to anyway. That's how freaking hungry I was. Wow. So, oh, can I take the firewood back out? Oop. I guess I shouldn't have had two of those burning. Oh well. Not quite. Not the most efficient. Just one extra piece, I guess, than what I needed. Maybe I'll catch more fish after this. It might be burned out by then. All right, so I'm gonna deliver these and see where I'm at. And after that, I'm gonna buy at least one energy drink because, you know, well, I'll see what the price is. I guess I need to be. Maybe I should be smart with my money. I don't know. Like, it seems like I always need energy though. So we'll see. All right, I've only got 2 more crates to deliver. There were so many crates. That's good though. I mean, it's had like 5 of them of one type of tobacco and like 5 more of another type, and then, or no, 6 more of another type, and then some goods and some rabbit furs, just all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I was just thinking that now that I'm pretty much just going to be eating cooked fish, I will have to keep in mind and remember to stay overnight at an inn every few days, or get some other backup food of a different type. That'd also be nice so that I don't have to fish every day. So that I can get some nutrition requirements other than just fish. Alright, so now I'm going to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm going to get some sleep. And my grill did eventually burn out, although it was burning for most of the time that I was unloading cargo, and I kept thinking, oh gosh, I should have caught a couple more fish and threw it on there, but that's fine. I can barely get to my hammock without jumping and such. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to sleep. I really need to do that. I'd love to do that before I get any missions. I'd love to get in a good place. Maybe I'll actually spend a day fishing, you know? Try not to stockpile too much food because I don't have the way to preserve a lot of it, but I'm so hungry I'm going to eat most of it today anyway, I suppose. Right, so that sounds like a decent plan. At least half a day I'm just going to fish and grill my fish. Still waking up a lot from being hungry, I think. Yeah, like I wasn't starving, but I was getting hungry again because, you know, I did just have 3 fish, but it took a little bit to unhaul or to offload all that cargo. Plus, when I got those 3 fish, I was already starving, so I wasn't starting from a great position. So anyway, yeah, I keep waking up. I can't seem to get much rest. Wow, I might just have to. Yeah, it looks like I'm too tired, or sorry, I'm too hungry to properly get rest. So we're gonna start fishing right now. Why not? Wow, that's actually more relaxed than what I'm usually doing in this game. I'm gonna be, because I'm at dock, so I don't even have to. I could fish. I don't have to. Which I never have to, but I don't need to fish off the back of the ship for it to be. Oh, I want to be careful though. I don't want to lose my. Well, I guess I can't lose it that easily now. It'll be right here by the dock. It can't be like last time. All right, so let me see. Oh, did I even have a hook on the dang thing? I didn't even check. Yeah, I better reel that back in because that would be a waste of time. Potentially a lot of time. Also, I need to light up the lantern over here, I think, and yeah, no, it didn't even have one. Of course, I'd caught like 3 fish. Why would it still have one? Sometimes you lose it after 1 fish or before you even get one. It's just kind of random, you know. You can get quite unlucky with it or average luck. Now I had a couple of free fish hooks just laying around. They were laying on the crate for a while. All right, now I haven't done this in a while. You want to put the hook. Oh, can I pick it up? Yeah, to put the hook on there, I think you. So I'm just gonna kind of set it. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it here. And so I just hold the hook and then aim at the fishing rod and press F to attach. Nice. Now we got a hook on there. That should allow for much more fishing. And I didn't actually explain it before. The way you fish is after you've right-clicked and tossed a line that has a hook on it. All you gotta do is wait. And I like to watch the top of the fishing rod, but just watch the fishing rod itself. until it suddenly has tension, and it'll change the angle of it. Usually, it'll like you'll see it bend, and you'll see it kind of rotate back a little bit, and then you can slowly start reeling it in. You can reel it in somewhat fast. I mean, well, not fast, but you want to not reel it too fast, of course, or you'll lose the fish and probably the hook. So we just gotta wait for it. And actually, I've done this. I don't know if it still works, but you can actually. There we go. See, now that it's bent and suddenly there was tension and it kind of pulled back a bit. Now, I can mouse wheel down every so often and try not to do it too quickly. And if I do it too quickly, I'll see the rod bend farther and farther, and if you do it too far, it'll snap. Not the rod, but the line. And once it's gotten pretty close, the fish might be up out of the water, and I'm pretty sure when the fish is out of the water, you would never be able to break your line from reeling too fast, because it's just up in the air. It's not even in the water at those moments. So if you can get it, once it gets close, it'll be like that. Usually it'll be out of the water. Oh, I see it splashing, so it's coming up on the water. Oh, oh, oh! I almost pulled it too much. Come on. I'm getting impatient. Can I? Wondering if I can just reel it in as fast as I want. Now it doesn't look like it, even though it's really close to the ship. Ooh. And it might vary from time to time as to how long the fish will keep fighting, I guess you could say. Did I get it? Yeah, here we go. I don't know if I had to go that slow, but it seemed like it was really, really, bending the fishing rod a lot, and I was getting worried, so I'm going to drop that on the grill. Alright, oh, and look at that. I lost the hook. Yeah, I got lucky before, actually, I think, when I got 3 fish with 1 hook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's above average luck. Because usually, in the past, when I do fishing, I'd lose it every other time, it seems. I don't know what the actual timing or actual probability is. Anyway, I put a new hook on there, so I know that's got a hook for sure. That's probably the most important thing with fishing in this game. To make sure you have a hook before you throw out the line. Because otherwise, you will only achieve infinite fishing, but never catching a fish. Ooh, oh, another one already. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to try to catch, I guess, at least 3 fish. There we go. I got a 4th fish on the line, and actually, with the 3rd fish, I realized I could actually be more impatient than I was being. Like, you see, the rod is bending a whole lot, and I was worried I'd break it. Yeah, you definitely will if it bends too much. But I realized that there's a little sound effect. Oh, and there's a little vibration too. It looks like. So there's a visual cue and a little like tension. Like I couldn't hear it that time because I was talking. Maybe it's not that loud. But there's a little sound effect that I noticed on the 3rd fish I was fishing for, right before the line would break, and it didn't break on me because I stopped right when I heard the noise. So. And I didn't hear it this time, but I saw a little vibration when I was going to it a little too impatiently. But anyway, I think, yeah, there we go. So you actually don't have to be quite as careful as I was being. There we go. Look at that. Got 4 fish. I'm starving, and I'm exhausted. And the reason I'm exhausted is mostly because I couldn't sleep because I was starving. Okay. I remember from last time, I needed more than 1 firewood, so I might as well go ahead and put another one in there. So this time I caught another shimmertail, a sunspot fish, a tuna, and another tuna. Cool. Alright, so gotta wait a little while for that to cook while I starve here. And you know what? I think, oh, the market is definitely not going to be open, right? Market? What market? There's like one guy. Let me... Because I really do think I need to sell one of these canteens. Because, yeah, it's nice having an extra one, but it would be much nicer, I think, to have another inventory slot. Because you have so precious few of those. Now, in the new update, it is, you know, it should be said that it's a little bit buggy, but not too bad. Anyway, it's, for me anyway, it is possible once you empty a crate to use that for storage. So, you know, you got your inventory, but then you could put stuff in crates too. You couldn't do that before the most recent update. You could store stuff on your ship, and you could put it on shelves, and you could put it in your inventory. As long as it wasn't like a barrel. You can't put barrels in your inventory and stuff in crates. But anyway, there were ways to store things, but now you can actually do it in an empty crate. I haven't actually tried that yet. When I have empties, I usually just sell them, but I might try that with a small crate. Okay, so I drank some water there, so at least I'm not dying of freaking thirst out here. I'm just starving, and I'm just super exhausted. Maybe not super exhausted, but I'm exhausted. And I wonder, it looks like that this small sunspot fish might not take that long to cook, too, you know, being smaller. I think the small ones do take less time to cook, which totally makes sense. Alright, so that's the game plan. Waiting for a nice big meal, and then I can get a nice... Finally, I can get some good sleep. Jeez. Oh, and I might preserve that. There's a little bit of light from here, from the lantern on the dock, thankfully. Oh, you can even see the flame in there. Well, it's not really a flame, but you can see the little flame effects, particle effects. Alright. Yeah, I bet this sunspot fish will be finished first, and hopefully won't take too long. So, just wait for this stuff to grill up, and then I can eat as much fish as I possibly can, and then sleep. Alright, I ate all 4 of those cooked fish, and that actually filled me up about 2/3 of the way, so that's not too bad. It's a shame it didn't fill you all the way, all 4 fish. Well, it wasn't all large fish, but anyway. Now I can finally get maybe some good sleep. Still woke up, maybe because the sun came up? That one may have been random, I don't know. I know you'll wake up if you're in a storm, usually. Or if there's some other loud thing, I guess. Or if you're hungry, or if you're getting thirsty. Okay, got a whole bunch of sleep. I did kind of wake up a lot. I started getting quite hungry there at the end and was waking up a lot because of that. And now I'm getting thirsty again and was waking up because of that. But I'm extremely well rested now. I can quickly solve that thirst problem. And I'll save the rest, I guess. And I'll just drop that there. So I'll have that extra inventory slot anyway that I wanted. And I do suppose it is time for more fishing. First step, make sure you always check to see if you have a hook. And I see one on there. For sure. So, I'm going to cast that line. I'm going to do more fishing. It turns out, and I kind of remember this from before, but I think before I had, previously I had, like, supplement food when I would do this kind of thing. It does take a lot of time to fish if that's the only food you have. You do got to spend a lot of time fishing. Now, the most efficient way to do that is not actually sitting at the dock here. Actually, it's to do it while you're traveling when it's not storming, because you'll never catch anything, I guess, when it's storming. Um, so that you're, catching food while you're traveling. That way, because obviously that's more efficient. You're doing more than one thing. So I might just catch a couple fish and then maybe I'll get going. Not sure where I'm going to be going next, but maybe I'll do some trips where it's just simple trips, and hopefully nothing. If nothing happens, I won't include that in the video, and so I can maybe make some more money, so I can do more interesting stuff. And I've been thinking about what my second and third goals might be. So maybe if my third goal is to cross the open ocean. No, you know what? Maybe that should be my fourth goal. I just thought of another. If my fourth goal will be to cross the open ocean, then maybe my third goal, I'm working this backwards, stay with me. My third goal might be to have at least the quadrant, if not 2 navigational instruments other than the compass. And my second goal would then be, I'm thinking like get some shelves or well, not a table, but some shelves in here, maybe on this ship, so I can have some other storage options. That'd be kind of nice. Okay. So I got the first one. Now, should I do that? Let's see. Maybe get missions and such. Well, I'm super duper hungry. I'll catch one more, and then I'll go get a mission, and then I'll start grilling and traveling at the same time. So I need. Wait, no, I don't need that yet. I need the crate below that. So I can have another hook. Make sure you always have a hook, and then when I cast the line, catch another fish, and then I go check, I guess, and see what kind of missions, or if I have the money, I'll do trades. Maybe I'll do a combination. There we go. That's 2 fish, and I'm super hungry, but I'm not gonna light the grill just yet. I'm gonna run in here, see what kind of missions I can get. And maybe get on my way, and then catch at least one more fish, maybe, and then fire up the grill. Because it's not efficient to burn, firewood while only cooking 1 or 2 fish each time. Right? So, let's see. Whoops. Let's see first on the trade side of things. Do I have enough money? I got 240. Yeah. 249 lions. It's definitely enough to do a little bit of trade. So I'm going to check these for any good opportunities that I can afford. Oh, these are all great. Nothing amazing. One of the best is actually to go to Oasis, but I'm not doing that. Just for a little bit of trade goods. Alright, let me go back to the first page. Maybe I could do something just like a lower level trade, but it would still make me a little bit of money. Well, yeah, like water or rum could potentially be nice. Perhaps, yeah, like perhaps rum to Albacore Town. Now, I know I said previously that Albacore Town is more challenging to get in and out of, but with this small ship and the fact that I know I've been there a few times, I know how to get through there. I'll probably be fine. I say that a lot in this series, like, it'll probably be fine, and actually most of the time it is. So that's not too bad. That's what I'll probably do, and then I'll get some 1 or 2 missions here. Now, rum's gonna be kind of, heavy and large, and also large barrels. So I could afford 5 of them. It looks like 5 or 6. Do I want that many? Looks like that'll probably be around 400 pounds or so, maybe. Up here is the weight for each barrel. And of course here you can see that it is a barrel, standard barrel. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do like at least 4 of those. I guess I should do as many as I can afford because I'll make more money on those than the mission. The mission will be there mostly for, you know, for the, what do you call it, reputation. Let me see if there's Albacore Town. If we have mail to Albacore Town. Yeah, that's what I want because that's really simple. I know it's one package, simple mission. And then maybe I'll look to see if I can get more after this. But I'm going to load this crap up and then set out so I can do some fishing and grilling while traveling, making me even more efficient. I say that as if I'm like really efficient. I would love to be, but in this series that hasn't usually been the case. Anyway, I'm gonna load this stuff up in the dark, apparently. Okay, that's all the cargo so far. And yeah, it looks like I could at least get one more mission, especially if it's like a lightweight type of cargo. Going to Albacore Town. Beer. Oh, that's certainly not lightweight. That's like 5 more barrels, basically, I would imagine. Or rum. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Well, I don't think it would. It would be pretty dangerous, probably. Or it would be top heavy and heavy, you know, overall weight. Books. That's pretty heavy. 4 packages, but I think they're smaller kind of packages. Let's see if that's less weight. No, the rum and the beer are actually less. Even though it's 5 more thingies. Man, I don't know if I can handle that much. Really tempted. Oh, it's only 11 lions, so it would just be for reputation, basically. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. At least I got decent. I've got a lot of trade goods, so I got 5 barrels, I think, of rum. Yeah, that should be pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna head on out to Albacore Town. Haven't gone there before. It's a small little place. They probably only sell, I would imagine, mostly fish. I guess I don't remember actually, but it's a small place. It has quite a narrow area getting in and out of the port area. So, like, and there's sandbars that are not all marked, so you got to watch out. But otherwise, it's not bad. And it's actually pretty good usually for the prevailing winds, because we'd be pretty much going northeast, except a little bit more east than northeast. So not exactly northeast, but something along those lines. Let me drop the sail and make a trip down to Albacore Town. And as soon as I've got a decent heading, I'll do some more fishing and get some fish going on the grill. Oh, I need to let this out, I think. Yeah, so not quite going northeast. I can do the old draw on the screen trick here. So we're here on ye old Alchemist's Island. Apparently I'm starving. Let's see. Hang on. So northeast would be like this, right? So we don't want that. That's not too bad, but we're going to be doing this, so I guess it's north by northeast. Or, no, sorry, east by northeast. I think would maybe be the correct way. Whatever. basically heading, yeah, about here. Now, how does that compare to the wind now? Okay, I think I need to let it out a bit more. I think that might be better. All right, so I just got to try to hold heading like that, and it's not that far of a trip, really. I mean, that's a short trip. Yeah, it's like half the distance of the first trip we ever did. Never did to Gold Rock. Maybe even less than half. Wonder if I can see it right now. uh, I almost thought I could see it, just barely, like a tiny, tiny thing out there. But maybe not, but pretty dang soon, I bet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and catch at least one more fish so I can get the grill going again. Oh, and it does not have a hook. Look at that. Just the bobber. Somebody carefully drop the fishing rod. Grab another hook, put it on the fishing rod, and try that again. Oh, and I might go ahead and cast it behind me when I'm traveling. It works pretty well, it seems like, to just fish off the back of the ship. Plus, you can kind of see in the corner of your eye, then if you look down on the right, bottom right corner of the screen, you can remind yourself how many fish are on the grill already, how many more you need to catch before you want to start firing up the grill. Alright, so I don't have any other food except fish, I guess, so got to do some more fishing. So, in my opinion, right here is where Sailwind gets really, really good. Other than the fact that I'm starving, just if you if you ignore that part, because actually I do feel like maybe you shouldn't run out of hunger or thirst or sleepiness, for that matter, as quite as quickly as you do in this game. Maybe what we have right now should be more of the hard mode, you know, and then there could be like a medium and then like an easy, in my opinion. Still a hook on here because it does deplete rather alarmingly fast. But anyway, other than that, right here you see where like my heading seems to be staying pretty good, so I don't even have to check my compass or steer the ship right now. And like the sun is setting, I'm catching my own food, which means I should be making more money on my next few trips because I'm not buying as much food. And I'm just listening to the waves, and there's no storm right now, and the storms are awesome, but it's just nice. It's like when, especially not feeling like apparently I have the sail trimmed pretty well because I'm mostly maintaining my heading, so like I feel like I've figured out sailing, at least the basics. I'm fishing for my own meal. I'm going to grill this fish up. And I guess I'll have to catch 4 more because I'll be starving in another 10 minutes. No, I don't. I think I'm going to have to supplement my food anyway, but that's good anyway from a nutrition standpoint, so I'll get something other than fish in a crate. Probably ideally something like oranges. Oh, did that even land on there? It did not, I don't think. But yeah, because I don't think fishing is going to necessarily, unless I have the patience to do this crap like every day, every morning. Alright, let me get this going. Let me get this fired up. This keeps falling down, so I might end up putting it somewhere else or putting it down there anyway, but for now, I'll do that. I guess I need to probably throw a couple of firewood sticks in there. Oh, and I got 3 shimmertail, which are the big ones, so they'll take longer to cook, but I'll get more out of those. So maybe that might actually fill my hunger bar all the way this time. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, what does the wind look like? Yeah, it's not bad. I could probably let it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, as soon as this tuna is ready, I'm going to eat that. That'll be ready first because it's a nice small one. And that'll be good because I'm freaking starving. Everything else is good. I'm well rested. Oh, I was. See, look at that. I got well rested and everything. I'm already below half a bar. And I haven't been sprinting around, which I don't know if that affects your restfulness. It definitely drains your thirst. Well, anyway, I'm not exhausted. I'm almost thirsty again. Oh. Oh no. Hang on. I guess I'm out of water now, but yeah, I guess I'll have to get some water when I get there. Hopefully they sell water at Albacore Town. If not, well, you know what? Hopefully there's an inn there. I don't remember what's there. I could say at an inn. That way I wouldn't be, it'd refill all my bars. I wouldn't be hungry at all, or thirsty, or anything. So yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, just gonna wait for this fish to cook. Well, I ate all those fish, and I'm fishing for more. Because I realized before I know it, I'll be starving again. Or no, wait, I didn't eat all of them. I ate the ones I couldn't carry. I put 2 of them in my inventory. And they should be good for a day or 2, I guess. I hope. At least a day. I hope. It does seem it would take a decent amount of time if you only fished for your food. And as I talked about on earlier episodes, or on one of them at least, with the new nutrition requirements that came in the new update, you want to eat a variety of food anyway. Well, at least if you are not going to be staying at any inns, so like if you're taking an ocean journey, or if you just never stay at inns, because I never really used to. But they're not a bad deal, actually. I thought about that too. The last time I stayed at an inn, it was like 12 coins. And I think that like maybe 1 individual wheel of goat cheese, because I know a crate of them was about 100, and there's like 12 in there, so that's like around 8 or 9, right? So it's only a little bit more than like 1 wheel of cheese. Which ain't bad, because when you stay at an inn, you get restfulness, but also food and water. So inns aren't really a bad deal. Maybe I was supposed to, I could have been. Maybe it was intended that I was staying at them pretty often before, and only sleeping in the ship when you're like tired, out at sea. Because it does make sense. If a place has an inn, you could rest up there and be fully, have all 3 bars full and be just ready to grab a mission and get out there and face the day. Maybe that's what successful sailors have been doing the whole time, and I was out here like struggling more than I needed to. I don't know. I mean, especially if you're making good money, right? It's like, why not? I'll have to think about that. Stay at an inn whenever I'm in port. Unless for some reason it's one of the inns that, if there are any, that have like exorbitant prices that I'm just like, wait a minute. 25 coin? What sort of scam are they running with that? So right now I've got 2 cooked fish, and then I've got 2 on the grill, and I've got 1 on the line. Dang, I got 5 fish total right now. That's crazy. Or I will, unless I lose this one. I will here in a second. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Haha. Right on the grill. Don't mind if I do. I lost the hook though. Dang it. Let me place the fishing rod. Oh, and you know, one thing I can try. I've done it before, and I remember it worked before. So hopefully it still works. I'm pretty sure we can cast the line and then drop the rod. Well, I don't really want it on the floor, but if I drop the rod in a way such that, yes, there we go. I think we can just come back to it later. Actually, so you can kind of, if you think it's boring, you don't want to really actually do it. It does take some time. Then I think you can do this. You can throw it and then like just come back to it in a few minutes, and you almost surely have something on the line, and then just reel it in. Let's try that. So I might need another bit. Well, before I throw it in there, let me see how much firewood is in here. Yeah, it's only 1 out of 3. Yeah, I got 3 fish on there, and I might catch more. I'm gonna go ahead and put another in there. All right. Oh, and where am I going? Is that where I'm going? Oh, that's right. I said it wasn't very far, really. I've been spending a lot of time fishing. Wonder if there's a fish on the hook. Anyway, I'm too busy steering the ship, and I'm wondering what the wind is like. Yeah, I think I had a feeling I might have to change it. I need to pull this back in a little bit, maybe a lot. Alright, so I could pick the rod up and see if and start reeling it, but I don't know if it actually has a fish yet. I know there was a hook on there, right? So alright, anyway. I got room for 1 more fish on the grill. So it would be nice. And it's a good thing I'm almost there, actually, because I really do need water pretty soon. Oh, you know, if I got totally desperate, like if I was out like on a longer journey or something, I'm pretty sure I could open these barrels of rum and drink rum. It may not be as good as water, but hey, it's something. Alright, so it seems like if I'm gonna get a fish, there ought to be one on here, right? I wonder if I can see it. I'm gonna grab it. Maybe it doesn't like show you visually when, did I have one? Oh, I don't think I had one, but I've got one right now. And I'm starving. Well, I still have those 2 cooked fish. I didn't eat all of that. So I guess I'll have to eat those. As soon as I finish this here. Yeah. Oh, and one of my other fish is ready. Oh, and I dropped it on the floor. I guess I'll just eat that one. Grab the one I threw on the floor. Start cooking that one, and then grab... I guess I'll eat both of these that I had in my inventory. Alright. Nice. I got 3 more cooking. That's good. Alright, I got 3 more cooking, and my hunger bar is almost full, so finally. Might have more food than I need, like, in the immediate future. Alright, so I mentioned before, Albacore Town's a little bit more challenging to get in, and you can't really see it yet. But it's just kind of narrow to get in either end of the bay. Also, there are quite a few, of sandbars, and I don't know that any of them are marked. Maybe one, I don't know. So you gotta watch for those too. And it is a lot easier to use the external camera to avoid those if you don't want to have to deal with it as much. You can kind of get a much better idea by looking below you, and you can even look under the water to see how shallow it is. But if you want more of a challenge, you know, you could stay in the regular camera view. But you'll see it fairly soon. How it's a small island, but the entrance and the exit to the bay are pretty narrow. In fact, I don't know that the largest ship can even get in there. Which the largest ones are not designed for, you know, small trips within archipelagos. They're really designed for like going capital city to capital city over the open ocean. Oh, got some fish ready for the moment. I'm gonna. Well, I guess I need to eat at least one of them, but the other one I'm gonna store. Yeah, almost full. Okay, I'm gonna store in my inventory the extra one, and I've got one more cooking. I don't feel like my wind or my sail angle is that great. Yeah, I think I need to maybe actually let it out. The sheet winch. A moderate amount. Alright, now let's see. Yeah, this looks good. Pretty much on target. And wouldn't you know it, when I get there, other than getting water, also, as usual, I need to sleep, like a bunch. That's my life in this game. Being exhausted 24/7. It's like, dang it, this game's too accurate, it's too immersive. It's too much like real life, are you kidding me? Tired all the time. In the game, tired all the time. In real life, tired of being tired. Only half joking. That is the sad truth. Anyway. Albacore town, here we come. Almost there. It really is a tiny little island. Rolling up in here with a bunch of rum and cooking my own fish, or cooking my own meals, and happens to be fish. Not a drop of water to drink. I guess that's why I got all the rum. And actually, right now, I'm noticing how bad it is. You can't see it from the external camera, actually. But I'm noticing how bad... Oh, gosh. I thought that was a big wave. It's kind of something. How bad the lantern clips through the sail when I put it there. I don't like that spot, so I'll probably be changing that. And I guess I have a minute to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that for the moment. And just toss it over there. And I could move this either to the other side, or... Is that... It's not very well centered. Oh. Okay. Can't get it perfect. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, so let me go ahead and throw that back on there. And that should achieve, like, you know, very similar effect once I get another candle in there, I guess, and without clipping through the sail so badly. And this is the first time I've gone to Albacore Island in this series. Oh, that tuna's never going to finish. There's no more firewood in there. I guess I'll wait actually till I have another, you know, at least a couple more fish on there, and then I'll start it up again. Okay, you can see the dock now. And if I show you the third, external camera here, the third person view, you could say, you can kind of see, actually, one side is not that narrow. Well, it is actually if you count the sandbars. Because here we go. This is a problem. Especially for larger ships. This is a problem. This is going to be a problem if I try to go out that end, because as you can see, it's pretty narrow. Also, I think there's another sandbar like out there. So, especially in a larger ship, just be careful in Albacore town, trying to get in and out of this place. We can see how shallow it is, really. Well, kinda. Okay, oop. Well, probably should have slowed down. It'll be fine. It'll be It'll be fine. Wow, it will be fine, really. It's pretty good. Alright, here we go. Hup. I made it without actually any major problems, right? Got to Albacore town with a whole bunch of rum. I hope the prices are still good. I don't remember how outdated that info was, actually. Could have been pretty bad. Doesn't want to come any further. With that rope. Oh, and I'm going to have to sleep pretty soon. I'd like to get that payout first, though, so I'll probably do that. And here, again, you can see how narrow it is to get out of. Not too much of a problem for this small ship, if you're paying attention, but larger ship, it can be, especially if the winds are really not cooperative, it could be a real challenge. It could give you quite a sailing challenge. That's sort of the name of the game with Sailwind, I guess you could say. In fact, I look forward to a lot of the challenges. They're a lot different and varied and beautiful scenery while you're doing it, of challenges in the other regions, you know. I've seen some of that stuff. I've watched some of that on videos, but I try not to watch too much of the other regions. That way I can experience a lot of that myself. Alright, I'm going to sell this rum, and I've got that mail to deliver. And it's a lot of rum, so it seems like I should... Although, that's right, the profits weren't necessarily that high per barrel, but it's a lot of barrels. There we go. Alright, got a little bit more. I really shouldn't sprint a whole bunch. In fact, that's right, I'm out of water, and I'm really, really thirsty now. That's kind of... Actually, that's a bit of a problem, too, because the vendors are not open yet, so hopefully that'll be alright. Alright, so I'm going to sell this crap real quick here and see what I get. Nice, I've got 328 Ankh lions now. That seems pretty good. Yeah, it is a little bit of a problem that I'm just like super dang thirsty because I have no water and I can't buy any. Oh, and this is the cargo load and unload service where they don't do it for you necessarily, but you can move like more than one per time at a time. You can move a bunch of them at a time. All right, so actually, you know what? That's probably a good time to stop this episode, right? I'm sure it's probably going to be plenty long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. I've made it to Albacore town. I've eaten a whole bunch of fish, so that's fitting. I'm completely out of water. I guess I'll hopefully be fine until the morning. So I can buy some water. Hopefully they sell water here. I don't know what I'll do if they don't. I guess I don't think there's an inn here. I doubt there's much here. Actually, if there is, it'd be open. Let me check that real quick before I end, because that would solve my problem too. Oh, there's a few more buildings. It's not looking promising, I'll be honest. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, not promising. I'm passing out, I think. Yeah. Oh, gosh, hopefully I'll be right here at the same port. Right, okay. Okay, at least I shouldn't be thirsty now. Well, you know, it wouldn't be... yeah, it wouldn't be this series if there weren't some sort of malfunction, mistake, or setback. This one wasn't that bad. I think I just lost a little bit of time, but, you know, I was in one place anyway, and it doesn't matter that much. For some reason, these were... the ropes were super long. So I gotta bring those back in. Anyway, so... let me check here. Yeah, I'm not thirsty, I'm not hungry, I'm not sleepy. So there's that at least, even though... Alright, so that is the end of this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Mr. Axebane, playing Sailwind.